Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Derail Valley. We are here at the steel mill, and we are going to be taking 2 loads to the harbor and town. It's not a super expensive mission, and I'm not going to be super concerned with the time bonus, because I want to stop by the goods factory first and check one more spot for the demonstrator trains. And I would like to get a few more things from the shop up there for my little DE2 to complete the complement of gadgets I have in DE2. The new update for the game, B99, can't talk this morning. 99.4 has been released, and it includes a bunch of new gadgets as well as some new paint jobs for some of your utility trains, which is pretty cool. And so hopefully we'll be able to experience some of that. I'm not sure which new gadgets are where, but there's like a proximity detector and I don't know, all kinds of some new racks and suitcases, all kinds of stuff actually. So pretty exciting there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to shunt these 2 jobs together. This one that I've got connected already, and then this one here in B10. And then we are going to turn the jobs in and head on up to the goods factory in town. So we'll just take a look right quick here as we pass by this little fella. We'll take a look at the map, show you the route in just a moment. I did go ahead and fuel up and repair my engines, so they're both topped off with fuel, sand, and oil. Alright, go ahead and get that guy going. And back her on up, Johnny. Oops, sorry. I forgot it's not the DH4 driving, it's just the DE2. He's a little more fragile. He's just a wee little lad. Alright. Let's go ahead and shunt this baby back here. Not a baby! Okay. If you say so. I'm gonna leave the BE2 shunter that we brought. I'll probably just leave it here because I don't think it's supposed to really travel at speeds over 40 kilometers an hour, and we may get some pretty good speed going up to the goods factory to try to make the time to the harbor. I'm not going to stress about the time going to the harbor, but if I can make it, I will. We'll just respawn the BE2 at the museum. It will cost a little money, but it'll be fine. We'll mostly just use that BE2 in the museum anyway. Oop. Dang it. Wasn't watching. You dirty turd nugget. I hope that doesn't cost me. That's a pretty hard hit. Hard enough to knock it back with the brakes on. Alright. You want to look up there? I can't hardly do it when I'm vertical like that. Fantastic. There we go. Alright. So how much is it to respawn the BE2? Let's just see. $1,000? Okay. Oops. That's not bad. That's not bad. Alright. Well, maybe I'll just hook it up. Yeah, let's just bring it. We'll just bring it. And then, honestly, I don't really relish the thought of the spawning thing. It's just part of the game, of course. But I kind of want to try to play it a little realistically, you know? So, I'm going to try not to... One thing I'll spawn in, I think, is the little hand car. Keep those in your pocket, of course. But everything else, I'd rather not spawn in. Hopefully, this doesn't bite me in the bottom. Okay. Oh, what? Why is he broken? That's weird. Okay, well, never mind. I guess he will have to be respawned because he's broke at the moment. For some reason. That's weird. I did hear some people say that the update broke some of their owned trains. So I guess that's what's happening there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get this guy moving forward. No. Forward. And then we'll turn these jobs in and I'll jump in the DH4 and get it fired up. We'll be on our way. Alright. Oops. What's wrong with you? Alright. Alrighty. So these are going to G5I. And he's going to C2I. Okay. It's fine. Let's hop into the DH4 here. And fire him up. Okay, what are we doing? Where are we going? We are going on a trip from the steel mill to the goods factory. That's an easy trip. Slow down a little bit. Pick up some speed there because we're on a decline. There we go. Alright. And after we come out of the goods factory, we're going to come around this way. We're going to turn to the right. We're going to go back to the left. And then back to the left into the harbor and town. So. Oh, is that a junction though? I don't think that's a junction actually. I can't tell. If it's not, we may have to go around this way. I don't remember how that comes out of the goods factory that way. To be honest, let's take a look at this map. It might tell us a little more. Goods factory comes out. Yeah, it's a junction. Okay. Well, hopefully that works out. I think that's kind of an incline there that we'll have to deal with, which will be unfortunate. And I should have slept because it looks like the sun's going down. Like the sun is going down. Alright, let's take a look at the goods factory as we're going to be passing through there. We're just going to go around this way, so that'd be fine. Go to the left, that's fine. Stay left, that's all fine. B yard should be the pass through. Should be alright, yep. D yard coming around this way. Stay right, left. Yep. So that all it should be fine. And then harbor and town, we're going to be coming in here. We're going to go left. Stay left. Stay left. And then we're going to have to back into the sea. Yeah. And then take the other one to the G yard. Just go right. And left. Okay. Well, that's that, I guess. Like I said, we probably won't make the time with this thing, but that's not our goal. Our goal is to go get some new stuff in the goods factory. Alright, we are coming up on our junction soon. It's going to be going to the right, which is correct. I think we can stay at 60 on this junction. It says 50. I think we'll be okay. We'll stick with what we got. I think it's fine. A little fast, but I think we'll be okay. Now we're going to be going up an incline, so we're going to have to apply some throttle. There is an amp limiter on the DE2 back there, so it should keep it from overheating, I hope. Or do I have an amp limiter, or just the wheel slip? Yeah, I've got an amp limiter. Okay. It'll keep it at least from blowing up, theoretically. That'll add in the length of our locomotives as well. There we go. That's much more like it. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and kill the throttle as we coast into the goods factory in town here. This is fine. We're going to go ahead and let that do its thing. I think we'll just go ahead and stop up here next to the shop so I don't have to worry about... There is a nasty hill coming out of the goods factory in town on that side. So I do want to get a nice run up if possible. So I think I'll just go ahead and stop. That way I can get a nice run up and not have to worry about coasting. So maybe not to a full stop, but pretty slow. Now let's go check out the shop. See what gadgets we have for sale here in the illustrious shop. Quality tools, including shovels. Ooh, a toolbox. Neat. That's something new. Digital speedometer, that's one of the things I wanted. For the DE2. Some DVRT paint. Okay. Don't care about that. Some white lights. Bright lights, bright lights. Folder. Huh. Digital clock. Oh, I don't have one of those yet. I'll grab one of those. Let's go ahead and grab the toolbox as well. Let's see. Blue light bar, swivel lights. Shelves. Oh, neat. Brake cylinder. I'm going to grab one of those. I'm going to grab two of those. Infrared thermometer. Battery charger. Cool. Okay. Alright, I think that's probably it. Let's go ahead and grab just a couple of these mounts for the medium and for the small. Yeah. There we go. Let's grab a couple of extra stuff. There we go. Not sure what the folder is for. I guess if you want to put multiple jobs in there. $24,000. Jeez. Alright, let's go ahead and grab just the toolbox because I'm not sure how this works, but presumably you put your tools in it. We can grab the rest of the stuff later. Just basically wanted to have it, so I'd have it. Okay, let's turn on the tab light there. Okay, we're gonna start cranking her up. There's a spawn right outside of town I want to check to see if the DH4 demonstrator wreck is in. It's right in this little pond here. There's a couple of spawn places that are not in a station. This is one of them here. There's another one over here near City West somewhere. I think I checked that one in City West already, so we want to check the this is the last place the DH4 could be, otherwise I've completely missed it somehow. So I've checked everywhere else twice, so hopefully this is indeed where it's at. Alright, where do I want my clock? Well, I don't want to fix up this DH4 anymore than I already have because I'm going to be replacing it soon, hopefully, but I do want a couple of things in my DE2 there. I don't think I grabbed them, like the brake cylinders, but anyway, we'll do it when we get to the museum. We'll fix everything up. Alright, and we'll have to check that pond when we come around this bend outside of the yard here, so I have to do this carefully. Do this very carefully. Alright, 30 is the speed limit, and it's a 1.4 grade increase. Ooh. No! Oh, there's the DH4. So that's how that happened. Well. Well. That's gonna be expensive. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is there any way I can salvage this by getting another locomotive and pulling it back? I don't think so. This is going to cost me lots and lots of money. We're going to try it though. We'll see if there's anything in here I can use to salvage this. Yeah, I saw that it was 30 and I don't know. I was just trying to talk. Dang! Everything that was in the DH4 was all just taped in as well. So it's... it just dumped it. Just dumped it. I may just have to throw these jobs out and pay for the damages. Oh, it's gonna be painful. I don't have that much money either. I've been spending it on upgrades. Oh, shucks. Okay, what do we got over here in the locomotive storage? Hopefully something like a DH4. All we got is a couple of D. Oh, there's a D6. I don't have the license for the D6, so we'll just grab this D2 and see what it can do. Probably not much. Probably not much. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. Dang it. Well, we won't be making the time bonus on this job, that's for sure. But at least I found the DH4. Oh my god, how am I going to salvage this? I may have to use the re-rail function if I can't pull them out. I'll get the locomotives unhooked and just try to pull the cars back up. At least those straps work really well in the cars. Okay. Real gentle like. Okay. Pop that on there. There we go. Now, let's there we go. Let's detach some of this stuff so the DE2 can manage it, hopefully. We'll detach the locomotives first and see if the DE2 can pull. Holy smokes. That's a heck of a pull right there. I don't think they'll be able to do it. We'll have to re-rail this stuff with the... Okay. I hate that you can't do anything when you got the tools in your hand. Okay. Oh boy. D2 is not going to be able to do this, but we're going to try it. I want you to go forward, please. And let's see what happens. Nah, it's not working. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay. Re-rail. How much is this going to cost? $bazillion, probably. $10,000. Oh. First of all, let's stop the movement of my train up there. Dang, this is gonna cost me a fortune. $10,000 per car. I may just throw these jobs out and just be like, screw it. That might be just what I do. Be like, nope. Yep, I'm just gonna throw these jobs out. I'll just re-rail my engines and pay the costs to get those things fixed up. Okay, this sucks. Alright. This sucks. I'm gonna have to pay the damages, but I'm not gonna pay to re-rail them and then take them on. We'll just pay for the damages. So, alright, we'll just bring this up and park it. Because this, we don't have either one of the full loads, right? Oh, well, we got this first load. We could still turn this one in. I don't think it was damaged. It was the second one. So it'd be this guy right here. We need to keep, and this guy we need to throw out. Okay. Dang. All right. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Ugh. Well, that's how it goes sometimes in Derail Valley. That's the second derailment I've had. And I knew better than on that one. That was complete and utter just lack of paying attention. I knew better than that. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I think this should have enough room on it, this siding here. Alright, well, we're tossing these jobs. Tossing the jobs. We're gonna go pull our locomotives out. Get them repaired, and I guess we'll just... we'll just see if there's another job from here down to the harbor or to City South, either one. But, dang, that sucks. Let's go ahead and hop on board. We're going to ride this train around. Alright. Let's go reverse. Release. And let's go get our babies out of the water. And we'll take them up, get them repaired. Oh, God. And then see what jobs are available. Oh my God. Oh, that's gonna be expensive. This is gonna be expensive. A very expensive mistake. Let's go and drop the handbrake on because we're on this incline here. Okay. Now we're gonna come down here. We're just gonna re-rail our favorites. Our locos. This is just gonna be more garbage for the pile down here. Train cars. Wow. Expensive. They're like, we'll never hire you again. Yeah. I don't doubt it. Okay. First, we're going to grab oh boy here, who is our demonstrator DH4. We want him up here. We're going to put him last in line though. His direction doesn't really matter. So we'll just pop him right here. 10,000. Whew. Dang. 10,000 bucks. Look at this guy. He's in bad shape. He's in bad shape. Yes, he is. Okay, he's got the brake on. Good. It's gonna be 10,000 for all of my locos here. These guys are they like completely broken? I don't know. He doesn't look. Yeah, he is. I was gonna say he doesn't look completely broken, but he is completely broken. We're gonna have to haul him back and fix him. All his parts are all drilled in, so that'll be fine. But this other DH4, he everything was taped in, so it's all lost. We'll have to use the recall parts to make that work again. Okay. Let's see. Can I pop him here? Enough room, I guess. I want him there. I want him in front. Another 10,000. Dang. All right. Are you all busted up? Can you start? This guy can run. No, I can't. Can he? He doesn't look quite as busted up. He is. Just because he doesn't look it, he is. I guess all my parts... So there's still some parts in here. The rest of them I had to use the little thing to get lost parts. Alright, well that's fine. Nope. Can you roll downhill? Nice. Okay. Can you roll downhill? There you go. Very nice. And they're already busted, right? So. And you roll downhill as well. Is there any brake pressure? Oh, there is some brake pressure. Okay. Okay. Cool. Let's just take them all over there. Alright. Get you two locked up. There we go. And get you two locked up. Beautiful. Okay. Now, got all of them locked up and ready to go. Let's go ahead and bring them over to the repair station. Okay, we'll take them over to the repair station. We'll pay all of our dues. All the fees that we've accrued. Throw these jobs away. Oh my gosh. What a joke. What a joke. And it's starting to rain to boot, which is fine because we're not doing anything especially problematic in that regard, but okay. Now the arrangement of our trains is a little bit problematic, but that's okay. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go backward, and we're going to go to the right here. I'm going to back these guys into the service station. Get nice and rainy. Alright, let's take a look at the goods factory here. I am coming up this path. I want to stay left here. And I want to go left here into the service station. Alright, we're going to just roll on into the service station here. All I really care about repairing is my DE2 demonstrator, to tell you the truth. But I guess I'll repair this DH4 as well. Since it's the DVRT, I have to. And then we'll pay the fees over at the station for the trains that I derailed. Throw away the jobs. We'll call it quits for the day. It's enough excitement for one day. Oh my gosh. Wow. What a day. But at least I found the DH4 demonstrator. That's everything else fell off into the river. But it's not gone forever. It's just out of here. Okay, let's go throw the jobs away and pay the fees on the cars at least. I'm not sure what's going on with the service there. Not sure what's going on. Alright, let's just throw these away. Okay. Those jobs are no more. Let's take a look at the fees. Holy smoky! Alright, that's for the... What is this for? LO94. Oh, that's another DE2 I used at some point. Okay, so this is for the 2 freight cars. So I'll pay for those. They really wasn't too bad. 16,000 for this one. That's pretty bad. And then the fees for the DH4 is 30,000, but I could just pay 9,000 and be done with it. Okay, so that's what I'll do. All right, well, he should be fully repaired now, and I can just leave him here and we can be on our way. I could go, let's see, shunting, go into 4 Central, sawmill, goods shunting, food factory. A lot of shunting jobs. Okay, nothing good here anyway. Alright, so I guess I will just take this guy on down to City South. Just the locomotives. We'll leave old DH4 here. By DH4, you've served me really well. You've been a good boy. You've been a really good boy. But before we leave today, let's check out how this toolbox works. Let's just see how this works. Oh, so I can put tools inside the toolbox. Uh-huh. Interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. Including the compass. I guess the rest of this we can just keep with us. There. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Okay. Then I can put this in there, that in there. Actually, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna do something else with that, but I can put my solder in there. Alright, the lighter, okay, that should be fine. Duct tape. Okay. So now I can carry more stuff, basically. And the flashlight. Okay. So all of this will just be inside my inventory. Okay. That's nice. I like that backpack. Okay, so for the rest of you jokers, can I repair you? I won't be able to repair this guy. No, we'll just take it all down to City South. So I'm gonna go ahead and head on down to City South, and I will see you guys next episode. Bye.